Welcome everybody again to another video. I don't know why I'm talking like Deckard Cain. I really don't know why I'm talking like Deckard Cain. What's up everybody? Mr. Kaiser here again. Wanted to discuss some more Diablo 3 builds that I've been contemplating. And this is for the Barbarian. This is going to be my main. I know I said that with the Witch Doctor, but I was deciding between both of them. Leaning towards the Barbarian now. And I've had the most fun making builds for this. PvP builds specifically. I'm going to make PvE builds too. Just give me time. I've got a lot of videos I got to still upload. A lot of videos I got to make. I have a lot of plans. Let's just put it that way. I have a lot of freaking plans. So anyways. This is my PvP build. I had a lot of builds I was going through. But this is basically a control build. I was a little disappointed when I heard that. Well, let me phrase that. I was disappointed that hostility won't be in Diablo 3, but I was disappointed that I haven't heard anything about dueling. Like one-on-one duels, so I don't even know if that's going to happen. So if you watched my Witch Doctor build, which was meant for duels, because I thought they were probably going to implement those, which I'm not saying they're not going to, but I don't know if they are going to, so that's up to decide. So whatever. But this is going to be my build for... what is it, the 3v3 arena? I'm pretty sure 3v3 is the only difficulty we have. Not difficulty, but team amount that we have for Diablo 3 right now. And basically the way I wanted to do this is going to be my control build for the Barbarian. And to jump into it really quickly, my primary ability I'll be using for this build is Frenzy. Frenzy generates 3 Fury per attack, and you swing for 110% weapon damage. Frenzy attack speed increases by 15% with each swing. This effect can stack up to 5 times for a total bonus of 75% attack speed. Unlocked at level 11, not too shabby. And with Smite, I have a 20% chance to call down a bolt of lightning from above. I'm going to borrow it from Thor for a little while. Stunning your target for 1.5 seconds. Reason I got that, I like the stun ability. I like stunning things. I'm a stun addict. Which is weird because I didn't play like rogue classes before, but whatever. Secondary ability, I decided to get Hammer of the Ancients. It's a 20 Fury cost ability. And it call forth a massive hammer to smash enemies directly in front of you for 200% weapon damage. Hammer of the Ancients has a 5% increased critical hit chance. Pretty nice. Very low level you unlock that. And I've seen it, the animation for it is beautiful. I really like it. Same with Frenzy too. Frenzy looks really good right now. And I got the rune for the Devil's Anvil. Create a tremor at the point of impact for 2 seconds that allows the movement, that slows the movement speed of enemies by 60%. Control. Just to keep them where I want them, as much as I can. That's the whole point. Now, if it's arranged, or if they knock me back as a Barbarian with my defensive ability, I decided to get Leap. And Leap generates 15 Fury as a 10-second cooldown, and you leap into the air, dealing 85% weapon damage to all enemies within 8 yards of your destination and slowing their movement speed by 60% for 3 seconds. So, in addition to the Devil's Anvil, if they end up getting away from me, what Leap's going to do is Leap's going to close the gap. Leap's going to get me back in front of them. In arenas, I need to keep people by me because I'm melee. I need to be beating the crap out of anything in my melee range. I can't have people getting away from me and doing stupid shit. So... if Leap's on cooldown, and I still need to close the gap, or just pull somebody back into my range, well, there's an ability for that, called Ancient Spear. This also generates 15 Fury. This build is basically generating Fury so I can be mashing my Hammer of the Ancients like a madman. That's the whole point of this. Massive attack speed from Frenzy, generation from Ancient Spear and Leap every 10 seconds. It's 30 Fury if I'm able to use both, for whatever reason. Anyways, Ancient Spear, you throw a spear to pull an enemy back to you, briefly slowing the target's movement speed by 60%. Again, another slow to keep them in front, or, well, not in front of me, but near me so I can beat the crap out of them. And keep my Frenzy stacks up too. It's important that you keep Frenzy at 5 stacks. You've got to keep that at 5 stacks. It's amazing, trust me. It's beautiful. Because that's going to increase the chance that you call down the Bolt of Lightning to stun them because you're attacking faster and faster. So, it's pretty nice. And if I'm saying that right, it's modified by the attack speed, but I could be wrong. It's probably just by each effect, or not effect, but each time you use Frenzy, but that's what I think. So yeah, and then with my rune I have Dread Spear. You gain life equal to 60% of the damage inflicted, so it's a nice heal every 10 seconds. So with arenas, if I'm with a monk or some kind of support class I can throw out heals, this is going to help me heal a little bit when I can. So it's not bad. Then I got Threatening Shout, also generates 15 Fury, cooldown of 15 seconds. You shout with great ferocity, reducing damage done by enemies within 25 yards for 20% for 15 seconds. And I got Falter. Affected enemies also have their attack speed reduced by 15% for 5 seconds. Again, kind of control them. I want them to be attacking slower, moving slower, getting stunned, all sorts of stupid things so I can get off my attacks and stay on the offensive as much as possible. Now, before we move on to my last one, Wrath of the Berserker, I wanted to note that there's another passive skill that I'm tossing up for this build, I should say. But anyways, my last one I got was Wrath of the Berserker. Costs 50 Fury, but with all these abilities to generate Fury, should not be a problem to pop this off. This is basically 120-second cooldown, but I'm going to be popping this pretty much immediately when I'm at a highest amount of Fury, and I'll show you what I was debating. But that you enter a Berserker Rage, which rages several attributes 15 seconds. You get 10% increased critical hit chance, so 15 on Hammer of the Ancients with its effect. You get 25% additional attack speed, so up to 100% bonus attack speed with Frenzy. That's amazing. 20% extra dodge, nice against other melee, and 20% movement speed, nice if I'm getting slowed. It'll negate, like a 60% level will be 40%, so not as bad. Then I got Insanity. While active, your damage is also increased by 100%. The whole point of this build is to just deal damage, deal damage, deal damage. Just do a shit ton of damage with Hammer of the Ancients, with Frenzy, Wrath of the Berserker proc. Now, moving on, passive skills, I got Juggernaut. The duration of control and parrying effects on you are reduced by 20%. In addition, whenever a stun, fear, immobilize, or charm is cast on you, you have a chance to recover 15% of your maximum life. I don't know what the chance is. I wish I knew. I may have to do a little research on that. But I like this. I like it for the first part, and I like it for a chance to recover 15% of my maximum health. That's nice. That can come in handy and save my ass. So then I decided to get Superstition, which reduces all non-physical damage by 20%. Whenever you take damage from a ranged or elemental attack, you have a chance to gain 3 Fury. Not bad. It's going to reduce magic damage, essentially. And with Falter, that's... not Falter, but Threatening Shout, that's basically 40% reduced magic damage and then 20% reduced physical damage. So anyways, I also got Animosity, increases Fury generation by 10% and maximum Fury is increased to 20. Now, I was debating on swapping out either Superstition or Animosity to get Berserker Rage. This build, I'm generating Rage, or not Rage, Warrior, what? What's a Warrior? No, Fury. I'm generating Fury like a madman. And I thought about getting Berserker Rage because I'm going to be topped off at Fury probably quite a bit because I'm just going to be using Hammer of the Ancients as a dump to do amazing amount of damage. That's basically 6 Fury Hammer of the Ancients I can do with Animosity. Just dump it, dump it, dump it for damage. But that's pretty much what I was debating. And before we close, I just want to say that I may choose to get rid of Superstition and swap it out with Berserker Rage. So it looks something like that. But I want to keep Animosity for the increased Fury pool, just so I can keep mashing my abilities and the increased Fury generation. But that's probably something I'm leaning towards. But if not, I was gonna get stick with Superstition, just for the fact that there's a high chance I'll be fighting a Witch Doctor, even a Demon Hunter, because they have different forms of damage, and a Monk even has different forms, like holy damage and stuff like that, so I can help negate that. But this is the build I thought of. This is what I like. This fits my play style. If you like it, that's cool. If you don't like it, that's cool too. If you got builds you want to show me, go ahead, post up the builds. I'd love to see them. I'd love to discuss builds, but this is a build that I like personally for PvP with the Barbarian. I hope you guys stick around and watch my Diablo 3 videos. I hope you stick around and continue watching my Let's Play videos. I'm also going to be doing a Let's Play series of Diablo 3. I'm going to have a character specifically for that. I haven't decided. Probably going to be the Witch Doctor, but yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed the video. It went a little longer than I was anticipating, but yeah, sometimes I get rambling. You know, I get in the moment, so yeah, like I said, hope you guys stick around and keep watching for more Diablo 3 coverage.